A very warm good morning, dear students. As I told you in yesterday's class that I will be telling you how to make the BSW threads. So, for the same purpose I am making a video of this so that I can tell you all the things in detail. So, the first thing, how you are going to get the question in board exam. So, it is here, draw to scale 1:1 the standard profile of a BSW thread taking enlarged, I have underlined this enlarged, taking enlarged pitch as 40 mm, give standard dimensions. Again I have underlined standard, so there is a reason behind it. First, let us come to all the terms. You know scale 1:1, that means actual dimensions. Standard profile, we call these profiles as a standard profile. Next thing, why we are saying enlarged pitch, the reason behind that is you can see a thread is extremely small in size. You can see here the threads are extremely small in size. When we say enlarged pitch, that means it is many times enlarged. 40 mm is a very big dimension. You can see even the entire threaded length is less than 40 in fact, and we are saying pitch, that means the distance between one crest to crest distance or root to root distance we are saying is 40 mm. Now, whenever you get any question on thread, how you are going to solve it. So, here I have the solution for you. BSW thread, write down the heading, then write down BIS table. So, BIS, I believe you remember the full form of BIS, it is Bureau of Indian Standards. Maybe you get this question in MCQ. Then the value of pitch P is given to you as 40 mm. So, this BIS table we have to prepare. Only one thing, that is the pitch will be given to us. We have to remember all these dimensions. Now, here you pay attention to the fact that D here does not stand for diameter, it stands for depth. D does not stand for diameter, it stands for depth. So, here we have the value of D as 0.96 p. After calculating, we are going to get 38.4. Then another value of a small d, that is 0.64 p, and after calculation we are going to get it as 25.6, and then d by 6 is the margin, and this value we are going to get as 6.4. Now, using this table I will be making the standard profile of the threads. So, the first step which I have done here is as per the dimensions of the pitch, I have made center lines at a distance of p by 2. That means all these center lines are at a distance of 20 mm from each other. In textbook, the beginning is done by making a horizontal line. It is one and the same, either you can draw the horizontal lines or you can draw these vertical lines. Now, the first step, I am going to make horizontal lines. These are thin, faint, you can see the lines are thin, faint and continuous. We need them because we have to draw the solution. This total distance I have taken here is 38.4. I am taking a distance of 38.4. I have marked it earlier, so I need not measure it once again. So, this is the line 38.4. Now, I will make another thin faint continuous line at a distance of 6.4 from this line, similarly 6.4 from this line. It is only in BSW thread that we have equal values on both the sides, that means at the root as well as crest end. Now, my next step will be to join them. See, again I am using thin faint continuous lines. So, you can see all these lines have to be thin, faint and continuous. If you make them dark, then you will need to rub them, and in exam the better option is to make at least 3 crests. I am making this half also. Now in BSW threads, the crest and root both are rounded. So for rounding the crests and roots, you need to use the circle master. For using the circle master, you can use trial and error method, but I am going to tell you the actual method which you can use to draw the curves, and for that you will need a compass in which you can take very small radius also. So I hope you remember in class 11th you people were told this and this, 3 lines inclined to each other but not forming a triangle. You have to draw a circle touching all the 3 lines. The same thing I am highlighting it for you, but in exam you need not highlight it even if you are finding the center. So see, these are 3 lines inclined to each other but not forming a triangle. So I hope you remember in class 11th I told you, you have to make an angle bisector. Then you have to make another angle bisector here, this. Then through this point we made a perpendicular to this line, and with this point as center, this much radius, we used to draw a circle so that it touched all the 3 lines. Similarly, we have to make the curve here. So see, I am making an angle bisector. In fact, here I will get this point of intersection here itself. I need not draw the other angle bisector. I can just take this point as center and then I can make this curve. But it is not compulsory that in exam I use this method, though at any one spot I can show this so that I get complete marks. Everywhere else I am going to use the circle master. You can see I am using, assume that I am using the circle master. You know how you people are going to use it. Now I have, after doing this, I am going to make the outline of the thread. So why this outline is drawn, let me tell you. So this way you have to draw this. So it is made because this profile which I have made is actually a very small section of this threaded portion. Only 3 crests are there which I have included. So this is a tiny part and which I have enlarged and made here. So this is the way you are going to make the solution. Now before I make these lines dark, I am going to make the hatching lines, and the reason why I am going to make the lines dark afterwards is because while making the hatching lines, when I reach there, those lines are spoiled. So I am going to see hatching lines are thin, faint, these hatching lines in this carry 2 marks. In board exam these hatching lines carry 2 marks and they are thin, faint and continuous lines, and we have to take care that the inclination should never be as that of the main outline in any figure. And remember children, these hatching lines will carry 2 marks in board exam. So you can use your drafter or set square to make the hatching lines. At the moment I am making them freehand, so that the video is not very lengthy, otherwise it will take a lot of time to view it and you will be not enjoying the video at that time. So now I am going to make the profile dark, all those required lines as dark. So, this is the way we are going to make it, and now we know there is one more important point. Give standard dimensions. When they say give standard dimensions, that means we have to write these dimensions. We are not supposed to write these dimensions. These calculated dimensions are called dimensions. Standard dimensions means these proportions. We have to write these proportions over here. So, I am going to write down the dimensions here. See, this is, you can see I do not have to, this is p by 2, I do not have to fill the arrows. They are easily made. Now, this is root to root distance and I am labeling it as p. I could have labeled crest to crest distance as p. Similarly, root to root distance is also p. Now, I will write down all the other dimensions. So, this is 0.64 p, then this small distance is d by 6 and this distance is, so take care to make this line as a thin, faint and continuous. These dimension lines, extension lines and leader lines all are thin, faint, continuous lines, and I must write here BSW threads BSW thread. So, in case you solve it in this manner in board exam, you people are going to get 8 out of 8 marks in this, and it is really very easy to get these marks because there are only 5 types of threads in our syllabus, and in choice we are going to get nuts and bolts. So, any one of the thread is expected, compulsorily expected in board exam. So, take care to prepare this topic well. For making all the other threads, we are going to use the same method, but the proportions here, the BIS table will be different. So, I hope you all are able to make the figure. Thank you.